There was a day in Scripture when heaven did not respond. No thunder, no angels, no voice from God. Prayers rose, but nothing came back. And that silence changed everything. Stay with me. The day heaven turned silent was not during war, not during rebellion, not during judgment on nations. It was during the crucifixion. As Jesus hung on the cross, the Son of God cried out, my God, why have you forsaken me?" And heaven said nothing. This moment troubles many believers. Why would God remain silent when his own Son was suffering? Why were there no angels sent? No voice from heaven like before? The silence was not weakness, it was intention, and it reveals something few people ever consider. For the first time in eternity, Jesus stood where humanity stood, bearing sin, carrying guilt. Separated, not in love but in fellowship. The silence of heaven was the weight of judgment. God was treating sin as sin deserved to be treated, and Jesus chose to stand in that place. Throughout Scripture, God answered sacrifice with fire. But this time, there was no fire. Because the sacrifice was complete, heaven's silence meant justice was being satisfied. Mercy was being purchased, and redemption is being finalized. Even in silence, heaven was not absent. The sky grew dark, the earth shook. The temple veil tore in two. God did not speak, but creation reacted. The silence was not abandonment, it was completion. If you have ever prayed and heard nothing, you are not alone. Silence does not mean God is gone. Sometimes it means something eternal is being accomplished. The loudest victory in history happened in silence. But 3 days later, heaven would speak again, and when it did, the silence would be shattered forever. That moment changes everything. Subscribe if you want Scripture explained with depth and reverence, because even silence has meaning in God's plan.